Look, this isn't easy to admit, but it's time someone said it out loud. Emerging managers, no matter how bright, how driven, how hungry they are often little more than pawns for certain limited partners. You've probably seen it happen, or maybe felt it yourself. The power, the control, the real decisions don't live with the innovators, the people starting fresh. Instead, it's the LPs who hold the purse strings, who shape the game, often without realizing how much damage this does. It's like watching a fire slowly smothered by a wet blanket thrown over it. That raw energy, that potential to shake things up, gets tamed, snapped into the same tired patterns. And it hurts. It's frustrating because you know the world's not built to reward comfort and sameness. The system wants safe bets, neat boxes, easy-to-follow rules. Emerging managers? They're supposed to be the wild cards, the edge where progress lives, not some puppet to be manipulated. Here's the brutal truth nobody likes to say. The LPs who claim to nurture and cultivate new talent often end up strangling it. They want innovation, but only in a very narrow, controlled way. They want the freshest ideas, but only if they fit into the old mold. They want passion and vision, but only if it doesn't rock the boat too much. It's a twisted kind of trust, one that shackles more than it frees. For emerging managers, this means playing a game where the rules are invisible but ironclad, where saying no to what's expected can mean losing everything: funding, reputation, opportunity. This isn't just business, it's personal. It's a slow suffocation of dreams, the whispering poison of compromises that start small but grow monstrous. Every meeting where a manager has to water down their vision to get a yes chips away a piece of what made them unique in the first place. But here's a spark you need right now. It doesn't have to be this way. The pain, the struggle, the frustration, all of it can be the fuel for something unstoppable if it's channeled right. Emerging managers don't have to be pawns. They can be kings and queens of their own game. The secret isn't in waiting for permission or fitting in. It's in owning your vision and refusing to trade your soul for checkboxes. LPs want alignment, true alignment, when you show unshakable commitment to your beliefs, not just to safe returns. This is the moment to flip the script, to understand that your value lies not just in what you manage, but how fiercely independent you are, how deeply you challenge the system, how boldly you rewrite the rules. If you're watching this and you're an LP, listen closely, because this cuts both ways. It's not about manipulating or controlling emerging managers. It's about creating a space where real transformation can happen. That means trusting the uncomfortable, betting on ideas that don't come with guarantees. It means accepting that true progress often looks messy before it becomes remarkable. Too many LPs play it safe, and in doing so, they kill the very innovation they crave. The game changes when LPs start investing not just their capital, but their guts and humility. When risk is embraced as part of the process, not feared as the enemy. That's how new power is born, not from control, but from partnership. So how do emerging managers break free? First, by acknowledging that being boxed in is not a weakness, it's a signal. It's a call to resist, to build strategies that don't just tick LP boxes, but disrupt those boxes altogether. That means forging deep relationships built on honesty and challenge, not just convenience. Stop trying to fit every pitch into what you think LPs want. Instead, make LPs want what you genuinely bring. Own your edge, the messy, loud, unfiltered part that's often dimmed in polished presentations. That's where your true strength lives. It's magnetic. It attracts the right partners who get that transformation isn't tidy. Next, learn the power of patience paired with relentless action. This isn't a sprint, it's a long fight. The LPs who want quick wins won't back the daring for long, but the ones who understand the long game, those rare few, they're your allies. Cultivate these relationships like gold. Be patient, yes, but never passive. Show up again and again with evidence of growth, proof that your non-conformity is creating something real and valuable. Don't apologize for your methods or your speed. Let results speak fiercely. This slow burn is the secret weapon that transforms pawns into players who are unstoppable. And here's a truth that's often overlooked. Emerging managers don't rise alone. They need a tribe, not a crowd. Connect with other rare individuals who refuse to settle. Peers who understand the fire burning inside, who can push you harder, support you deeper. Build alliances that aren't about competition, but about shared becoming. These relationships become your fortress against the sedation of the old system. Together, you multiply power, ideas, and influence. You become a force that can't be ignored or tamed easily. For emerging managers feeling stuck, overwhelmed, invisible, or caught in endless compromises, your pain is real, but it's also your launchpad. Use it to strip away everything that doesn't serve your mission. Let it wake you up to the fact that your voice, your way of leading, is needed now more than ever. Don't let anyone co-opt your fire or put it under their thumb. This is about reclaiming sovereignty over your work, your vision, your impact. For the limited partners watching, if you want to go beyond token gestures and surface-level support, step back and ask yourself, are you amplifying essence or noise? Are you guarding the status quo, or are you daring to partner with those who burn too fiercely to be controlled? Your legacy isn't just in the capital deployed, but in the freedom you grant and the transformation you champion. If this makes you uncomfortable, that's a sign you're on the edge of something real. Lean into that discomfort. This moment, this tension between power and freedom, between control and liberation, is your crossroads. The choice is clear: continue playing a game scripted by fear and convention, or rewrite the rules and build something that lasts. It won't be easy. It won't be comfortable. But it will be real. Emerging managers can and must be the architects of this transformation, and LPs who understand this will be the partners who shape the future. Remember, the pain you feel, whether confined by expectations or frustrated by the slow pace of change, is not a barrier, but a call. It's a burning invitation to reclaim your flame, to stand untamed, to become more than a token player. The world got tired of the same old songs, the same safe moves. What's needed now is fire. Raw, unfiltered, relentless fire. Together, with courage and patience, with alliances forged in truth, emerging managers and conscientious LPs can break the chains. They can build something that doesn't just seek change, but embodies it. Something that doesn't just survive in the old game, but starts a new one. So to every emerging manager feeling the weight, don't bow under pressure. Resist the pawn's role. Own your power with ruthless clarity. And to every LP ready to listen, dare to trust what seems wild. Dare to bet on those who refuse to be tamed. The future doesn't belong to the comfortable. It belongs to those who are done waiting, done bending, done living borrowed lives. If you feel that fire inside, if you sense that tension screaming for release, that you were born to disrupt, to transcend, know this: you're not alone. You're part of a movement. Not loud, not just a crowd, but a collective that honors difference, that crafts strength from contrast, that unleashes the power of the few to free the many. This isn't just a conversation. It's a battle cry. It's an awakening. So lean in, keep watching, keep fighting, because the pawn can become the king, and this is how it starts.